How many of you have seen the video of very dark man complaining about the Fulanis that were ambushed in Benue State? Very dark. In fact, watch the video first.
All right, so yesterday, some Fulani in the bush area of Ogbobia, Ogboju, Otukpo local government area reached out to me in pains, and they narrated to me what happened to them, and not just that, the injustice and the involvement of the Nigerian police in this particular case. So this thing happened on Friday. Today is Sunday. It happened on Friday. So according to the Fulani, they said to me that one of their most respected Alhaji, his name is Alhaji Foda, that the man has a lot of cows and he has a lot of workers taking care of the cow. That this man woke up one morning and said that on Friday, that he said he wanted to go and check the cows in the bush. So he carried one of his workers and then they were on bike, not knowing that an ambush was laid in the bush. Sadly, they entered into the trap of the people that laid the ambush, and that was how they were surrounded by more than 10 persons. So immediately they pulled out a gun, and as they pulled out a gun, the worker of the Alhaji immediately ran away. That they held him, but he just pulled out his knife. So he pulled out his knife, they saw his knife, and that was how he ran away. While he was running, he heard gunshots. As he heard gunshots, he ran away, and then he now called his brothers to tell them what had happened. So immediately he told them what had happened. They went straight to the military base that is close to the Ogbobia, Ogboju area. They went to the military base and said, our brother has been ambushed. We don't know if he's alive. If he's dead, we just need his body. Let us take his body. Please, let's go. So that was how the member of Nigerian army followed them into the bush. Sadly, they met those people that laid the ambush, and they met the body of Alhaji Foda. Those people shot Alhaji Foda. So immediately they got there, the people that laid the ambush, they were still there. That was how they saw the army and they started running away. The member of Nigerian army chased them down, and then they were able to arrest one person. When they arrested the person, they took the person straight to Ogoli Divisional Police Station. When they got to Ogoli Divisional Police Station, they handed that suspect to the DPO. The DPO's name is Musa Mohammed. As they handed him over to Musa Mohammed, they left. When they left, they now called them back. Somebody around the police station called them back to say, the DPO, Musa Mohammed, have released the suspect. They immediately came back to the station and they asked the DPO that, where's the suspect that spied Alhaji Foda? Then the DPO said, he has released him. They said, why would you release somebody that laid ambush for Alhaji Foda, one of our own? Then the DPO said they don't have any right to tell him what to do or how to do his job. That who gave Fulani the right to tell him to arrest somebody for them? Later, they now received more calls that even the cows that Alhaji Foda had, that they've ambushed the cows and they buy the cows and they took some of them away. Now, I was not there. They reported to me and they sent me evidence. This is what I have to say. I would like the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Betokun, to mount an investigation on this matter, and also the Benue State government. If truly this thing happened and it was reported to the police, and the policeman, the DPO in charge, lets the suspects go away, you know this is not good. This is injustice, and it is not good. For them to come and tell me, they obviously want me to publish it. And also, even if they did not tell me to publish it, I will still publish it for a reason. Please, the Inspector General of Police, the Benue State government, you need to mount an investigation on that DPO. Because if you are a policeman and a DPO, you are supposed to bring peace to the society. If they bring something like this to you, you cannot resolve it peacefully. You are telling them that nobody can tell you to release anybody or to arrest anybody. It's not good. It's not good. Now, human being life will they talk about here. Now, human being life will they talk about here. This is really, really sad. So to the Inspector General of Police, please mount an investigation on DPO Musa Mohammed and also the Benue State government. Because now like this, they start now. Problem don't start. They don't start to the pipe by themselves. War don't start. They don't start problem. Benue State, Jos and Co, they need to be managed properly by people that have security experience and people that know how to do peaceful resolution. Please, I will expect the news from the Inspector General of Police and also from the Benue State government. An investigation needs to be done on this matter. Thank you very much.
So VDM, you have done very good humanitarian job by looking for justice for the sake of the Alhaji that was unalived. Let me start by being sarcastic. What if those Fulanis set up the Alhaji to be unalived and they went and pick up someone else in order to cover their trails and defeat the ends of justice? But I want to bring your mind to it. There is no smoke without fire. Had you started taking record of the Fulani invasion of communities in Benue State from 2019 until date, you will actually know that you cannot defend Fulani's activities in Benue State. I don't know if you've been following that, or basically you are just, joining the bandwagon, right, of recent, that you don't know the activities of the Fulanis in Benue State. They destroy farmland, they unalive the farmers, they invade communities. We were actually seeing the story, and the governor of Benue State as at that time comes to national TV only crying for his people because he was helpless. During Buhari's administration, Fulani got away with everything they did. And in your mind, do you really think that the reason why Nnamdi Kanu was locked up in Sokoto prison is because of what? It's because Nnamdi Kanu stopped Fulani from invading Biafra land. Of course, you wouldn't know and you wouldn't believe. Sometimes you should understand that the kingdom of God suffereth violence, but the violent people take it by force. You cannot tell me that the ambush was born from just nothing. You don't know who is the Alhaji. You don't even know whether the ambush happened or it was a decoy and they had to call you because of your gullibility and lack of thorough investigation. You decide to bring it on. Now it is going back to DPO or whoever, whom you don't even know how effective his job has been in curbing the menace of Fulani banditry attacks in Benue State. They want to remove him or they want to frame him. The individual that was arrested, you don't even know whether the individual was the culprit or the individual was a passerby. It was hearsay. You, as a very dark man, I believe you have that influence to look for the contact of the DPO before you start calling up on IGP, because probably you showing off like you are telling IGP what to do. You are a fucking citizen of Nigeria. You have the right to call even the president to do what he needs to do. If you begin to defend Fulani, you have a problem. I can categorically tell you that. Fulani, ever since they came into Nigeria, they never meant well or peaceful with anybody. They don't want to live in peace. They want to rule you. They want to emasculate you. What is Fulani animals doing in the people's farmland, in people's land? What are they doing there? Is it their land? No. They should go and procure their private properties and feed the things or the weed from the land to their cow, not in people's property. That is also trespassing. For the sake of time, I have a lot to tell you, VDM, and the people you have called to go to work. If you defend Fulani in Nigeria, you will go to hellfire, I can tell you that. I have nothing more.